Okay, so this video is not, I'm making it because of the scandal with James Charles and all that crap. I just wanted to let everybody know that didn't know already from my comments and everything that I defended James Charles. Sorry. I think James Charles is awesome. I think he does great makeup, and I knew the entire time this was all BS just because I have an intuition. And I commented, I actually put it in an astrology group, believe it or not. So in this astrology group, I was telling people that, he is a Gemini. Geminis have a tendency to be misunderstood. And they took my post down. But before they took it down, because it was getting so many hateful comments, I guess, or they don't like people posting about scandals, I don't know. But I had just posted, hey, I feel bad for him. He's probably being misunderstood. People are saying things, because to me it sounded really fishy whenever people weren't providing proof of these things. It was just he said, she said crap. And it just didn't add up, especially, he's a kid. Like, it just didn't add up. So I voiced my opinion that I didn't think that he was a bad person, that I thought, and I felt bad for him, that they would be doing this to him. Just like, from a perspective, just as like a friend to a friend, like, why would you do that to your friend? You shouldn't do that to your friends. You shouldn't post things about them, like, and put them on blast just because of one fallout or misunderstanding. Like, get to the bottom of it before you start posting crap, and stop being so reactive, especially when you're like double his age or something. I don't know. It just really seemed very immature of Tati. And then, gosh, let's not even mention Jeffree Star. My goodness, like, the inappropriateness. Now, the only thing I can think of is possibly Jeffree. He probably had been raped, or he probably had been molested or held against his will and once in his life, to react so strongly to something like that. I don't know. Or maybe he was just jealous and trying to tear him down. I have no idea. But it was scandalous, very scandalous. And I hope James can move on and find real friends, because people like that should have had his back, didn't. And that's just blows my mind that people in his beauty community would backstab him so much. Like, why would you do that? You could totally have ended his career. And unless he would have been clever enough to come up with that great comeback video. I mean, what if he just gave up and just, whatever. I'm so glad he didn't give up, and then he proved his innocence. This reminds me of a recent situation that happened to me, and I kind of gave up on it. But you know what? I think James is right, and I think that, everybody that was saying those terrible, mean things about him, and even to mine, like, I couldn't even respond to the comment, because several comments, like calling me an F and B, blah, 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 just for saying I thought he was treated unfairly. And I can't imagine how that would make me feel if that was directed just towards me completely, and millions of people against me. God, that would feel horrible. People need to think before they post, y'all. You need to think before you post, before you start making comments. Yeah, freedom of speech, but have some common sense before you start blowing up, being trolls and using F-bombs and things. Have some class, people. Like, seriously, get a life. James Charles didn't do anything to you guys personally, and you don't even know him, and you're believing one person's word. And that's the problem I have with religion too. How are we going to believe a word over another word? It's just a word, and when there is evidence, I will believe it. Okay? So how can you just believe someone and you don't have any evidence? That is very, very biased. That's very cruel, because you're not even giving them a chance. So everybody that posted all those hateful things, yeah, just choke on your foot, please. Why don't you? All right, I just wanted to say what my opinion was about this topic, and I've gotten back into the beauty industry. I'm so excited, and I'm so happy for James now. So y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye.